exclusive interaction. Last week, the Central Statistics Office announced major changes to the way key macroeconomic data, IIP and WPI, are calculated by changing the base year for data computation. Not only that, the baskets for both the IIP and WPI have also been expanded. To discuss the changes, Latha Venkatesh caught up with the chief statistician, TCA Anant, and began by asking him about the impact of the new WPI and IIP series on FY17 GDP. Hear out what he had to say.
I'm not going to comment on what the impact is going to be, except to refer to you the statement which we made when we had released the new series of GDP, that we will incorporate the WPI and IIP in GDP compilation. The methodology of incorporation is already available in public domain, but what will be the actual implications on the incorporation, we will have to wait until our GDP release for me to tell you.
Okay, so the next GDP release, which is I think on May 31st, will incorporate the impact of the new WPI and IIP. So we should expect a revised Q1, Q2, Q3 GDP as well on May 31st?
Well, in any case, at the time of the Q4 release, we revised Q1, Q2, Q3. So that in any case would have happened. So yes, either way, but they will also incorporate the WPI and IIP numbers.
But surely we are right in guessing that the impact will be to push it higher, isn't it? After all, the WPI deflator is going to be lower.
Generally, I don't like to speculate because these things are not used in aggregate terms in many places. It's used in different ways in different parts of the compilation. So wait for the release and then you can work out what the changes are.
So
You can do your compilation. I will talk about the implication when the numbers are ready.
Okay. Well, so the new WPI series, actually, all the 5 years that you have given us, the new WPI series is lower than the previous 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15. So when will you give us the entire back series of GDP?
Those details, we will incorporate it into the estimate, but when will the back series, etc., from 11, 12 onwards be released? I'm not exactly sure. We will let you know of the full details, but we will release enough material at the time of the May 31st release to certainly make use of the numbers. If the full set can be released, we will let you know at that time also.
Okay. Let me come to the changes in the IIP, sir. Can we hope that because you have incorporated more number of items and more people from whom you will draw the data, we should have less volatility?
To the extent that volatility was caused on account of inadequate number of reporting entities or inadequate weight structure, yes. But I should point out that whatever is natural volatility in production will not be excluded in this process. If the reporting entities for any reason see a drop in their production, that will be showing up in the index, and that is what an index should do.